Caleb, just about a week of training under your belt, and I know just 40 minutes of intra-squad today, but really the first chance for the guys to get out and sort of compete in a game environment. So what was it that you wanted to take from today, and what do you feel like you were able to take from these 40 minutes?
Yeah, good first week. Really pleased from a physical standpoint. We're coming off a long off season, and it's important that we build the physical capacity to be able to play at a high level for 90 minutes. And I think we made great progress physically this week. For the most part, we remained healthy, which is huge. And there was a very good intensity over those 40 minutes. It's less than a half, but the intensity physically I thought was excellent today over the 40 minutes that we played. From a soccer standpoint, we've worked this week on our ability to play out of the back and get control, and we implemented a couple structures to be able to do that. And I thought there were, with both groups, some really good pictures and moments where we did that. That's pleasing. We'll be able to show those things on the film. Of course, the final third, that always takes a little bit. But I thought the back half and our ability to get control was very good today. And then the defensive side, we'll work on that a little bit more next week. But I thought the overall honesty of the group and the competitiveness in the group was excellent today. So for me, the things that I wanted to see, I saw a lot of those things in this game.
You mentioned sort of building that physical base first and foremost, and I know with a lot of new faces as well, you're building some of that chemistry. In that first initial week, how have a lot of the new faces sort of integrated, and how will that chemistry really continue to develop over these next 4 or 5 weeks and really into the season as well?
Yeah, good, really good. The new guys are integrating very well. It's a great group of guys. I'm already seeing the relationships building, that chemistry growing. Again, there were a lot of positives today. It's also tough. Their legs are a little heavy. We've not tapered off. So the pop in the quality of the actions will come as we build more and more and taper more and more before we play in these matches. But the attitude across the board is excellent. And I've had a lot of teams over the years, and I think the locker room in this group is really looking promising in terms of just the attitude, the desire, the hunger. We've got a good group of guys, that are hungry to work and hungry to improve. And we're still missing a few guys as well, so as that kind of comes together, as we continue to build the physical and the quality tactically and technically, I'm confident this thing will start to take off. We'll recover tomorrow, and then we'll go again and focus on kind of some preparation before we play Austin.
And I know you talked too about building a roster of guys who can play your game model and play the way you want to play. And how sort of consistently do you build that in throughout preseason? Because I imagine in week one you're not getting into the entire game model. How consistently does that sort of drip in?
Yeah, we just build, little concepts, little principles at a time. So this week was just about attacking side and with the ball, how we can build attacks, what that looks like. And then, tactically just some of the structure, the structures and the rotations that we can create to get that control and to create chances. So I was really pleased today. Each group had moments where they executed really well, and that's what you want to see. Obviously, if it's a 90-minute game, you're going to see even more, but these guys aren't ready to play 90 minutes. So it's kind of a manufactured environment. But in this training game, you do want to see what you're working on show up in the game, and I thought we saw that.
I usually wouldn't ask about individual guys as well, but Brian Ceballos got his first 20 minutes with the group today after being really in just for a couple days of training. Yeah. What have been your initial impressions of just seeing him for a couple days?
Yeah, he's a quality player, very good on the ball, athletic as well. He's going to be a really nice piece for us.
And then I know you mentioned not everybody's in yet, still waiting to get Fofana into Florida, Ganago into Florida. Any update just on when you're hoping to be able to get them in and get them integrated?
Yeah, hopefully as soon as possible. I think we're a couple days away from Fofana. Going to Boston, getting his medical there, which he has to do. They have to do their medical in market. So he'll fly there hopefully Sunday, Monday, and be here Tuesday or Wednesday. And then, with Ganago, it's going to be probably another week or two.